So today we are going to learn English proverb part 1. A short, well-known pithy saying stating a general truth or piece of advice. So these are the kind of a truth, universal truth or the piece of advice. So proverbs are the advisors. Okay. Proverbs surround us every day, whether at work, school, church, or during conversation with a friend. So proverbs are everywhere. You know, right now, I think in this generation, people use proverb very less. But you know, in old generation, most of the people they used to, use proverbs most of the time. And if you have a very good knowledge over proverbs, your English communication will be more powerful. This is so interesting and very powerful. Most common role that a proverb plays is to educate. Yes, you know, proverbs, they educate people. Proverbs educate people. Always remember, proverbs, people get some education, some knowledge. Proverbs which cannot be challenged, such as honesty is the best policy. This is also a proverb. Honesty is a best policy. This is also a proverb. Cleanliness is next to godliness. These are universal proverbs, and nobody can say that it is wrong. So, proverbs are some statements which are, which cannot be challenged, which cannot be challenged. These are universal. Our elders also sometimes find proverb to make us explain something, and it has a great impact on our minds. You must be remembering, it means I also remember my grandfather, my grandmother used to use lot of proverbs in their daily talk, in their daily communication. They used to use the proverbs, not in English, maybe in Hindi or Bengali or in other language. So proverbs are used most of the time. You know, in Hindi, in Bengali, this is one of the proverbs. Those who know Bengali, you know, you must be knowing Nachte na janle uthon beka. In Hindi also we say Bandar kya jane adrak ka swad. You know, you must have listened all this. So these are the proverbs. These are the proverbs, and these are really very powerful. And if you can use it while your daily communication, you know, people will feel that yes, you have a good command over English. We may sometimes not understand a big lecture, but we understand a small proverb very easily. You know, sometimes you don't have to speak a big lecture. Even a small proverb will tell most of the things. So proverbs are really very powerful. They will keep us, keep on shedding light to warn us against pitfalls and will show us the correct way. So these proverbs are the some suggestion which will show you the correct way. So these proverbs are very important. See, I'm telling, that why proverbs are so important. This gives this shed light, to warn us. Generally, using them in a best possible way will make you feel more confident than others speaking normal language. When you use proverbs, you will be totally different from other speakers. When you will be using proverbs, your listener will give you more importance. So proverbs are really very powerful, very powerful. proverb will survive for many years to come, and these are so impactful, so powerful, that these proverbs will stay in your future times also. So guys, proverbs are really, really very, very important. Let's go ahead with the proverbs which we are going to learn today. These are very powerful, and if you come across any question, you write down and you can ask me after some time. Okay, so let's go about some proverbs. Let bygones be bygones. It's a wonderful proverb. Let bygones be bygones. It's a very powerful proverb. Let bygones be bygones. What is the meaning? Allow the unpleasant things that have happened in the past to be forgotten. In Hindi, we call it that जो हो गया, जो बीत गया वो बाद गया. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना बहुत समय, जो बीत गया वो बाद गया. जो हो गया उसको बार बार गड़े मुर्दे क्यों उखाड़ना. जो हो गया वो हो गया. And that is called in English, let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. See guys, bygones, this is a one word. Bygones are not the two words. Bygones are the one word here. Let bygones be bygones. चलो कुछ sentence बनाते हैं. Bygones, let bygones be bygones. Now that we are friends, we can let bygones be bygones. चलो भाई, अब दोस्ती जब हो ही गई है तो पुराने बातों को भूल जाएं. So let's bygones be bygones. It's a wonderful proverb. You can use it so many times. Let bygones be bygones. They decided to let bygones be bygones and made peace with each other. They decided to let bygones be bygones and made peace with each other. उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि जो हो गया उसको भूल जाएंगे और साथ में रहेंगे शांति के साथ. Though your first attempt was a failure, you would do well to let bygones be bygones and move ahead in your endeavor. जो भी हो आपका जो पहला अटेम्प्ट था वो उसमें आप सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुए, लेकिन कहते हैं ना, लेट बाइगॉन्स बी बाइगॉन्स, उससे भूल जाइए और अब आगे बढ़िए. Guys, these are the some of the sentences where you can use this proverb very, very effectively. Let bygones be bygones. Number 2, let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. काफी हद तक इसका जो मीनिंग है ना, वो प्रीवियस जो हमने प्रोवर्ब देखा उसके साथ काफी मिलता जुलता है. Let sleeping dogs lie. What does it mean? To leave things as they are, especially to avoid restarting or rekindling an old argument, to leave disagreements in the past. जैसे बेसिकली इसका जो मतलब होता है ना, वो ये जो मैंने पिछले बार जो कहावत बोली हिंदी में, गड़े मुर्दे को नहीं डिस्टर्ब करना चाहिए. सो इट्स जस्ट लाइक दैट. अगर कुछ मुद्दा ऐसा है जो काफी हॉट है, जिस पे बात करने से हमेशा झगड़ा हो जाता है, आप देखोगे बहुत सारे ऐसे टॉपिक्स होते हैं जिसको उठाना नहीं चाहिए. जब भी आप उस टॉपिक पे बात करते हो झगड़ा हो जाता है. तो इसीलिए बोलते हैं लेट स्लीपिंग डॉग्स लाई. लेट स्लीपिंग डॉग्स लाई. जो जो मुद्दे हैं जो सोए हुए हैं उसको सोने दीजिए. उसको बार बार रिकिंडल रीस्टार्ट मत कीजिए. उसी को हम लोग बोलते हैं गड़े मुद्दे को फिर से जगाना नहीं चाहिए. सो लेट स्लीपिंग डॉग्स लाई. तो काफी मिलता जुलता है. पुराना वाला था कि जो हो गया वो हो गया, और ये है कि भाई जो मुद्दे हैं जिसको उठाने से झगड़ा हो सकता है, आर्ग्यूमेंट हो सकता है, डिसएग्रीमेंट्स हो सकता है, उसको सोए रहने दीजिए, उसको पोक ना करें. So we call it let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. See, these are very easy proverbs. You can easily remember that. Let bygones be bygones. Let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, चलो सेंटेंस बनाते हैं इससे. We decided to let sleeping dogs lie and not take them to court. We decided to let sleeping dogs lie. हम सोचे कि भाई जो मुद्दे हैं, जो खतरनाक है, उसको यू नो उसको जगाते नहीं है और इसको बेटर कोर्ट तक ले जाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, हम लोग खुद ही संभाल लेंगे. We decided to let sleeping dogs lie and not take them to court. These are very easy sentences. Why can't she let sleeping dogs lie? वो क्यों नहीं गड़े मुद्दे को यू नो एकदम सोने नहीं देती, जो मुद्दे हैं उसको बार बार क्यों जगाने की कोशिश करती है. Why can't she let sleeping dogs lie? वो उस मुद्दे को चुपचाप क्यों नहीं रखती है, उस पे बार बार पोक क्यों करती है. Don't wake him up. It's better to let sleeping dogs lie. उसको जगाओ मत. It's better to let sleeping dogs lie. उसको बार बार मत बोलो, उसको बार बार पोक मत करो भाई, जो अंदर है उसको दबा रहने दो, उसको बार बार चोट मत पहुंचाओ. Don't wake him up. It's better to let sleeping dogs lie. Try to understand these are very important proverbs which we can use in our general life, and today also you are going to use it. So we are learning proverbs. Number 3, very easy, and we often use it. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Very easy meaning, and I think you all can understand that. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Life is a mixture of joy and sorrow. Life में खुशी और गम दोनों साथ में है. कभी खुशी कभी गम. You know, this is just like that. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. So when in your conversation, when you, in your vocabulary, people will listen all these words, they will find your vocabulary to be strong. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Okay, let's see some examples. Life is not always tough. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Life is not always tough. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Don't feel bad. Believe in God. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Don't feel bad. Believe in God. Joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed. Why are you thinking always negative? Don't you know joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed? Why are you thinking always negative? Don't you know joy and sorrow sleep in the same bed? If you are having good time, you know there will be some time which will be tough. And when there will be tough time, you know, there will be some good time. You know, this restless feet may walk into a snake pit. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit. It's a wonderful proverb. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit. It is easy for a person to get into trouble when he or she is not busy doing something. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit. You know, these are, this is being talked about the person who are not busy doing something important. There are some people, they are restless people. They are doing everything, but not doing what is important. They are not busy. They are doing something, but not the productive thing in the world. They are busy doing non-important things. So some people who are not busy doing something, always they wonder that what to do next. So they are called restless. They don't know what to do. They're always, you know, it seems they are confused what to do. So restless feet may walk into a snake pit. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit. In Hindi we call it, अगर आपके पैर चंचल हैं, इधर उधर भटकते हैं और आपको पता नहीं कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए, यू डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू, व्हाट नॉट टू डू, आप किसी ऐसे प्रॉब्लम में जाके गिरोगे जहां से आप उठ नहीं पाओगे. रेस्टलेस फीट में वॉक इनटू अ स्नेक पिट. अगर आप इंपॉर्टेंट काम लाइफ में नहीं करोगे और हमेशा अनइम्पॉर्टेंट काम करोगे, आपका दिमाग हमेशा भटकते रहेगा, तो आप किसी प्रॉब्लम में गिर जाओगे. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit. What does it mean? How can we use in a sentence? You may be enjoying your life, but never forget restless feet may walk into a snake pit. हो सकता है कि आज आप बहुत ज्यादा एंजॉय कर रहे हो, बट भूलो मत, रेस्टलेस फीट में वॉक इनटू अ स्नेक पिट. अगर ऐसे ही भटकते रहोगे और आपको पता नहीं रहेगा कि लाइफ में क्या करना चाहिए, नहीं करना चाहिए, बहुत बुरा गिरोगे तुम एक दिन. रेस्टलेस फीट में वॉक इनटू अ स्नेक पिट. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit, so start prioritizing your daily work as soon as possible. जल्दी से प्रायोरिटाइज कर लो भाई, क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है, नहीं तो बहुत बुरा गिरोगे तुम. It's important to make him understand at this early age. Restless feet may walk into a snake pit. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप जितने जल्दी, जितने कम उम्र में समझ जाए कि क्या करना है नहीं करना है, नहीं तो रेस्टलेस फीट में वॉक इनटू अ स्नेक पिट. अगर ऐसे ही चंचल रहोगे, इधर उधर भटकते रहोगे, बुरा गिरोगे एक दिन. Okay, so now guys, I'm giving you 5 minutes time, and there are two topics, and you have to speak on any one topic. The first topic is welcome life with smile. Welcome life with smile. And the second topic is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Maaf kar dena. Now you have to, I'm giving you 5 minutes time to prepare your talk and present your speech.